The moment I truly started losing weight is when I actually looked into more to carb cycling. So basically, it's regulating the amount of carbs you eat. And I was definitely eating a lot of them in the past. So that definitely contributed to the amount of fats I was gaining. And overall, the rate I was actually losing weight when I was trying to start my journey, because I was still eating like tons of rice and everything. Like, I was still losing weight, but I wasn't regulating it as I should. Like, any diet is going to tell you that. You learn this stuff in biology. Carb cycling is basically pretty much based off of that. So there's two ways you can actually do this. It depends if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain muscle. If you're trying to lose weight, however, on your rest days, on my rest days, typically, I eat a high amount of carbs. And then on the days that I work out, I minimize the amount of carbs or don't eat any carbs at all. So I'm mainly eating like oatmeal. So oatmeal for breakfast. It's a perfect and a low amount of carbs and a lot of vitamins. So it's perfect for it. And yeah, lots of rice when I actually want to eat, or cornbread, any type of bread, any type of carb on my cheat days, pizza even. But or Subway, I definitely love to get pastrami melts. But overall, I recommend like looking into diets such as carb cycling or Atkins diet, which is similar. So a high protein diet. That's also what I'm doing. I consume a high amount of proteins, and I still get my vitamins in. I eat my greens. So nutrition is a big part of it, and I still go to the gym. And at the same time, you can also look into like keto. It's all like carb based. No matter how you look at it, there's going to be a plan for if you want to gain muscle, or are you trying to lose fat or weight as a whole. So it doesn't matter, you can lose muscle and fat if you're just saying you're trying to lose weight. But most people want to target the fats, which is what you really want to dig into, which is why I mainly go for like carb cycling or Atkins. They're pretty similar, except I don't really like eat a lot of fats like that. I don't like that concept of just consuming lots of fats or however that works. That sounds similar to keto or whatever. It's all relatively the same. I mean, if you took a biology course, they tell you if you consume less carbs, you will start to lose weight. Because it goes into your fat storages after a minute. But at the same time, it's not healthy to just go without carbs completely. You still want to kind of regulate and get some carbs in, because after a minute, your body will start to plateau or get weak. You'll get tons of signs of weakness after leaving carbs completely alone. So still get like at least a low amount of it. Or go one day in, one day out, cycle differently. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. I regulate the amount of carbs that I eat. I consume a lot of protein. And I will still go to the gym. Some people, nutrition is a big part of it. Some people can get away with not going to the gym. I'm not one of those people. And at the same time, I do have goals. I still want to get shredded. Majority of me, I have the definition I want, but eventually I'm going to start growing afterwards. And then if you have like questions about these type of diets, you can leave a comment below. I can respond to that. Or if you have your own opinion, feel free to comment. Oh, and before I forget, let me explain cheat days in a minute as I get into this. As I explain, like, the carb days, most cases I do use those as cheat days. I use those as days to where I eat what I want. I won't I won't go entirely crazy, but I'll treat myself to like a pizza, sometimes cookies and ice cream, whatever the hell I want, and I'll be good for that week. But it's a good way to kind of train yourself to have patience, and at the same time satisfy your cravings as well. You kind of have to satisfy your cravings. Like, I used to be a fat boy. I'm one of those guys that grew up, I ate whatever the hell I want. Cookies, cakes, ribs, beans. I ate a lot of good food. I still eat a lot of good food. But at the same time, I pay more attention to what I put into my system. But at the same time, as I'm trying to reach my fitness goals, I regulate that by giving myself a goal to stick with what I'm eating now, but at the same time, I stick with things that I like, that generally like, that I can stick to for an entire week. And then by the time that weekend comes, or my 1 or 2 cheat days come, I will satisfy whatever craving I'm having, whether it's burgers, Crunchwrap Supreme burritos, or pizza, whatever I could think of.